HSBC has announced a huge cost-cutting plan. The bank plans to slash some 50,000 jobs. It's also considering relocating its headquarters from London, and Hong Kong is considered a favorite. Olly Barratt reports from London.
HSBC will cut as many as 25,000 jobs worldwide, nearly 10% of its global workforce. Another 25,000 may come off its roster as it attempts to sell businesses in Turkey and Brazil. Chief Executive Stuart Gulliver says he wants the bank to focus further on Asia, which he says will become the centre of global trade. Investment in China is a priority. But despite plans to cut costs by $5 billion, some analysts aren't convinced it will be enough to satisfy HSBC's biggest shareholders.
I think they're happy that at least they recognize their shortcomings. They are doing something about it. They're not sitting there and do nothing. But I really doubt, personally, I don't think they will achieve too much by cutting costs, because costs already cut to the bone.
And HSBC's plans will have significant effects in its current UK home. HSBC says it will rebrand hundreds of its British branches like this one. Under new rules designed to protect depositors, British banks have to separate their retail arms from their riskier investment banking operations. And HSBC wants customers to be able to make a clear and simple distinction between the two. After a series of banking scandals, the UK government has responded to public anger with a tougher regulatory framework.
There is still this feeling among politicians, and therefore that can feed into regulation, and the banks can get hit by much tougher regulation as a result of this, and pay some very big fines.
As the bank considers the prospect of an even stricter regulatory environment, HSBC says it will decide whether to relocate its UK headquarters by the end of the year. Olly Barratt, CCTV, London.